Hey guys, my name is Ryan, and walking in from a distance makes for a dramatic opening. Alright, one of the things I wanted to do was maybe make a mast raising system to make getting the mast up and down a little bit easier. And I'm trying to do it without, basically dropping a wad and buying the actual thing from Blue Water Yachts or something like that. So I figured I could try to make a gin pole out of some of these legs from the old pool that I had. And I also had a block and tackle system that is used for hoisting deer, large game basically. When sorry if I'm offending anybody out there who is not a fan, but basically after you harvest a deer, you bring it home and hoist it up, and it just makes the processing a little bit easier. That's what the word I'll use. So I mean these blocks are good up for a couple 100 pounds, and I don't see why they would not be strong enough to raise the mast. I mean, some of these deer get pretty freaking heavy. It's also got a brake on it, which will come in handy. Yeah, let's see if we can come up with some kind of system. Redbird's on the workbench. She's a weird bird. So this is basically it. You got the 2 points at the top, one to attach your jib halyard to, and then the other to attach that block and tackle to. I reinforced this joint with 2 bolts so now it won't shake back and forth. Chicken! It's like every time I try to make a YouTube video, there's some animal either clucking or barking or screaming and yelling. Anyways, so yeah, that joint should be a little bit better now. Still not sure about the strength of this pole. It's aluminum, I'm pretty sure, pretty soft. Then the only other problem is attaching it to the mast somehow. Yeah, let's take that one step at a time and get it out there and see what happens. So, I think I've come up with a solution here. So basically, the gin pole has got to get attached to the mast like this somehow. And if you remember from some of my other videos, I did have an extra set of rigging. They had these brackets, and I think if I modify this hole so it's a little bit bigger, I will be able to attach it like that. and then put a bolt through here, a bolt through the gin hole, and that should do it. So let's see if I can get it done as easy as I could talk about it. So yeah, as expected, my suspicions were correct. That pipe was not strong enough. The aluminum pipe pretty much just bent when I started testing it out. I did not get any footage of that, unfortunately, but I did not have the mast up very high. I just was raising it, you know, a little bit at a time and seeing how the whole system was reacting. And it was not, so basically having one bolt towards the foot was letting it pivot too much, so we need 2 bolts to keep that secure. And then obviously the pipe itself was not strong enough, so basically the gin pole started moving and getting all out of whack, and then the weight was just completely off and it just kind of crumpled. The mast maybe fell all of 8 inches, but this is what it looks like now. I tried to take some video of it right after it happened, but apparently my storage was full, so this is how bent it got. But I went to the hardware store, and I got myself some steel conduit. It should be much stronger. It's 10 feet. I can cut it to whatever length I want, and yeah, that should work a lot better. Altogether at Home Depot I spent about 20 bucks on all this I needed, but setup will be basically the same. Basically gonna cut this to length. I got 2 eye bolts for the top to connect the halyard and the block and tackle. And then at the bottom you're going to have 1 bolt going through the brackets to the mast. And then to keep it from pivoting, I got another bolt, a longer bolt. Because there are 2 more holes on those brackets. And that's just got a wing nut, so I can hand tighten it, and then after the mast is up, maybe untighten it, pull this bolt out, and then it will pivot, and I can fold it up against the mast to keep it out of the way. So yeah, let's put that all together and see if it works any better. Alright, that's gonna do it for this episode. I was gonna tie it in to my getting the boat ready to go on a test sail video, but I think there's enough substance here that we can make this its own episode, making this the mast raising system. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. It's probably gonna be a quick one. Like, subscribe, patron. Goodbye.